to expound on that beautiful presentation, we have what historically has been in the past for a very long time. He mentioned Jesus Christ, the time of Christ, on up. Maybe before that, I don't know. Chrlz does. But we have the right of idea with what's going on here. No, we don't have a lot of people right now. All we need to do is keep hammering away with what we're doing, letting people know, presenting this. I need to do it a lot more myself, and that's it. You get the word out. That's how it grows. Everything's down. Chrlz has got it all. The map's here. The text is here. The history is here. If they can't see it, we will grow into something that's out there. We need to know about other things, and Chrlz seems to know about the Bursch. We need to know other groups that are doing something like we're doing, because it's kind of like the competition. We need to know what's going on out there. So, you know, eyes and ears open, but, you know, bring that stuff forward so we can consider it. And, you know, Chrlz is on the ball. We got people here that's on the ball, and that's what we need to bring more in also to see what we're doing. So
thank you, Mark.
It's a big plan in action, and it's not like any big loopholes or anything. This is done. This is in cement in history. It's gotten off base. It's gotten off kilter. We know that. That's why we're here. To solve something, because we know something is very wrong, and everybody knows it. Yeah. So just stick in your stirrups and dig in. That's it.
Thank you. If I might, too, thank you for prompting the interaction back and forth here, Mark. The documents that we're working on, the jury trial verdicts for the coronavirus issue and the other cases before our court, these are things that are not exclusive to our little assembly here. When our email list is is over 200 that we send out the conference invitations to, and those people, a lot of them are for some unknown reason, they're having more. A lot of them, anyway, are more entangled with numerous of the other groups, and they feel a loyalty to people like Anna von Ritz or Jim Wright or others. I don't comprehend why, but they feel a loyalty to those particular groups and that particular leadership. But the advantage of what we are doing, I'd like to point out, is that you can sign on to our coronavirus jury verdict or any of the other documents that we're working with, and you don't have to quit their group and join our group to do it. And I think that's in the back of the minds of people, because that's the normal Roman Empire civil municipal way of flag-waving constitutional patriotism seems to function. But see, we're breaking the mold here. We're breaking out from that statutory regimented way of Roman Empire way of thinking. It's more organic, and you can still be a member of Anna von Wright's group or Destry's group or any of the other groups that I personally think are kind of goofy, but I recognize there's a lot of good intent there, a lot of good people, so all you need to do is go to one of our documents and say, hey, yeah, I'll sign on. You can add my name to that jury trial verdict on the coronavirus issue, and at that point, we're doing everything that we need to do to advance our agenda, because as we get more signatures on more documents, we're going to eventually reach a point of, quote, critical mass, okay, unquote, where we will have documents that are showing the will of the people. And then when you revert back to our superstates model, we've got juries representing the will of the people in our superstates, and the de factos are surely going to say, well, your jury verdict, that was just cherry-picked. You guys are just focusing on a bunch of anti-government activists to tear down everything good about civil government in the United States of America. Well, see, our process presents to them the option of assembling their own jury to compete with our jury, because the rules of the common law, as articulated in the 7th Amendment, say that the only way to overrule one jury verdict is with another jury that is purporting to be able to follow due process of law better than the first jury. And so when we're decentralized along the superstates model of the map that Lewis originally showed there a little bit ago, then that invokes a competition between the de facto Roman Empire civil municipal jurisdiction and us, because we're setting the precedent by showing this manner of how our jurors are organically accountable to the collective consciousness of the will of the people in each of our superstates. What's the nature of their municipal franchise U.S. Supreme Court? They don't have anything like this. They don't have any organic accountability to their constituency. We do. That places us head and shoulders above the de facto municipal Supreme Court of the United States as a matter of law, 7th Amendment, no fact tried by a jury, all that kind of stuff. We have the moral high ground, we have the legal lawful high ground, and we can win this. All we're lacking is enough numbers behind us, and once these ideas get popular, please try to comprehend what we're talking about, review the documents here, and talk to other people about it. When you're in other conferences, ask them what they think of what the Supreme Court of Law and Charles Stewart is doing in their conferences. Provoke the discussion, because it's all positive. What we're trying to do is empowering the grassroots people in manners more quick and efficient than what the other goofy organizations are doing. And we don't need to tear them apart. All we need to do is to help them to improve whatever they're doing that's already positive. It doesn't have to be competitive. So I